Now today we are on our way to Ayesh's project, and this project is a bit special for me, mainly because the story behind Ayesh and I is that essentially he reached out to me 2 years ago, DMing me asking for my help, and this is when I offered no mentoring services, and essentially he tricked me into mentoring him, and he will say it himself that he essentially forced me to mentor him. I was at a stage where I was still very early on into my journey, so this was like 18 months ago, and essentially he DM'd me, said, oh, come down, he's got a nice family owned restaurant, come down to the restaurant, let's have something to eat. Had a chat with him, and then we just sort of connected. He's a bit younger than me, so everything that he was saying to me, I could see his hunger and how much he wanted it, which reminded me of myself when I first came into this game, came into the whole industry. Essentially, just through them, we built a relationship. I was mentoring him, and I could see how eager he was to step outside his comfort zone and just learn as much as possible. So let's say 6 months later, I'm now mentoring Ayesh. We built a really good friendship, a relationship, business terms, and then we ended up doing a JV together. So where the opportunity came about is I had something came on my desk. I wasn't too sure whether I wanted to do it. I had enough on my plate, but I realized I had this mentee who was keen, hungry to learn, and was he had put so much into himself, so much time, investment into himself and gain more knowledge. I thought, yeah, there's no point in just letting this deal go to waste. And we ended up partnering on that project. And now since then, he's gone on to go find a new project, which is another 1 to 2 bedroom, and that is in southeast London, Dulwich, which is the road he's got it on is absolutely amazing, fantastic road, and he's going to be executing a 1 to 2 bedroom strategy in the next 6 to 8 weeks essentially. So we're gonna head down there, take a look, and see what Ayesh has got going for himself, and he's gonna take us around the whole project. I've seen it once. So we came here with the Key Advantage group, my mastermind group. We came down here to see it, but I haven't seen it since. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what progress he has and sharing his journey with you guys as well, because I do think it's important to be able to just, praise the people around me, praise the people that I've been able to see start flourishing, and from coming into my circle and coming into my community, how much they've been able to achieve in such a short space of time. So we are here with the man of the moment, Ayesh, the guy himself, the guy that I've been telling you about, and he's going to take us through the whole project. So Ayesh, just to start us off, tell me about this project, how you found this project and how it came about.
Yeah, so this project was off the back of my first project, the one we did together. I was sort of, towards the end of it, I was looking for another deal, another 1 to 2 bed, and just sort of fell in my lap. Found it on Rightmove. I was the first viewing, so it was good. And then, just put the offer forward, got accepted. Took about 6 months in conveyancing, but we're here now.
Yeah, and that's what I want to stress. As soon as people are going to see it, they're going to think yes, I'm going to do a 1 to 2 bedroom flip. Yes, I'm going to go on Rightmove tomorrow, but it's not as simple as that.
It's not easy. There's so much things that come across whenever you're doing a deal and going through conveyancing. But that's where having Ethan as a mentor and mastermind group just helped. So yeah.
Yeah, and when I mean this project, absolutely so good. But yeah, you break it down to us. It's your project, it's your floor. The stage is yours. Tell us what room this is, what it originally was, and essentially what the plan is for this room.
So this was always the lounge. It's about 22 square meters.
Yeah.
So when I was looking at the floor plans on Rightmove, I knew it was a big size and that a kitchen would fit in it.
Yeah.
So the kitchen's going across this wall, which will come to about here. That fits the whole kitchen, and then we're gonna have a breakfast bar that comes across to about here. So that'll be the kitchen area of the lounge.
Yeah.
And then the living area will be here with the TV up there, sofas. And yeah, I think it's a big space for an open plan.
No, definitely, and I think because it benefits for such high ceilings, it just feels bigger.
And the
three windows, it feels a lot more area, which is so good about these type of Victorian type of buildings as well, which I find is really good. So design-wise, what I also like is the fact that you have this breakfast bar and it's going to separate the kitchen and living room space. Are you going to go straight flooring throughout the whole property?
Yeah, it's going to be straight flooring, herringbone style.
Yeah, which is going to be really good. And now tell me about this living room area here. So what's the plans for this breast? So I can see here you've marked out double socket and feed through.
So that's going to be a double socket. The feed through is so that people can keep their devices down here
Yeah.
and then just run the wires inside. And then there's going to be 2 doubles here and then 1 aerial point for like Wi-Fi and stuff.
Okay, and what are you going to put in these like recesses here?
I think we're just going to leave it, or there were shelves here originally, so just put them back up.
Yeah.
There's going to be 2 radiators there.
Yeah.
Enough to sort of heat up the whole room.
Yeah.
But that's about it for this room. We had to drop the ceiling as well because of the council.
So why did the council make you drop the ceiling?
Because technically, well, I don't own the loft, so they didn't want spotlights going into the loft.
Yeah.
But it makes sense because look at all the screws. We have to put so many through.
Yeah.
It's already going into the loft. And all the light fixtures originally were always in the loft.
Okay, so...
But yeah, they were either like just put pendant lights or you have to drop it.
Oh, you have to drop it. Okay, fair enough.
And then while dropping that, this wall sort of was flimsy. So when you push it back and forth, it'd actually come back with you.
Yeah.
So we had to completely take it down and...
Reinforce it,
reboard it, insulate it.
Insulate it. I guess that would have eaten into the contingency.
Unforeseen costs.
Unforeseen costs, which is really good. So you're going for spotlights throughout this whole thing here?
Yeah, there'll be 6, so 2, 4, 6, and then the 2 hanging.
And then the 2 hanging area, which is similar to the Byron Road style.
Exactly, but I think we had like 12 in there or something like
that. Yeah, that was 12. But it's a thing where it's like, that works. People like that style. And so why not do it? Because what's your exit on this?
It's going to be a sale.
It's going to be a sale. It's definitely.
I want to get on the market as soon as.
And I think you're entering a good time. So because of the long period of the time, long period of conveyancing, but now you've entered the build stage. If you exit around, like, let's say you finish this around end of January, you're probably hoping for. So if you're looking at end of January finish, you can get on the market for February, and you're going to get lots of motivated buyers who are going to want to be completed by summer so that they have a new home for the summer, which is really good.
Yeah, because, when I was going through conveyance, I was speaking to a few brokers and they were like, ideally you want to sell past like December, January, because that's when like Christmas and all of this stuff. So like people will be more looking to buy. So it kind of worked out,
definitely. I guess it's just the thing is the waiting game. What we hate as developers, it's like everything needs to happen today.
Because there was a big gap between the first one and this one. I was like, I didn't know what to do with my time.
You don't want to feel like you're losing momentum for yourself.
Exactly.
But then as soon as it happens, everything's like flying at you. You need to get this, you need to do this. And just money just keeps on flying out your pocket. Which is mad. But this is really, really good. So let's head on to the next room and tell us what more's happening in here. And what I love is just there's so much space. Like, in this property.
There's so much space in this property. There's no like, you can't complain about storage and space in this flat.
What's the total square meters for this whole property again?
This one's 67, I think.
67 square meters. Oh wow! This is another bedroom.
Yeah, this is the original bedroom. So this was always a bedroom. So we're gonna have the bed sort of go across here. We're planning to close off this space, put a socket here, so it works as like a bedside table. There was originally cupboards here which we were planning to keep. I'm
guessing as soon as you ripped off the cupboards, the plaster, everything came off.
And then it's because we had to take this whole down, so the cupboard just didn't fit. So we're just like, get rid of it. So we're just gonna keep that empty now. They can put artwork, flowers.
I think a nice artwork will go nice there actually.
And then we were gonna put a desk there, but after what you said, we're not gonna put a desk there. Put just a radiator there and then just some shelves. Just
some shelving. My advice to Aish, he was essentially kitting it fully out, like, and I was like, to be honest, at the end of the day, as a sale, you've already got built-in wardrobes here. You don't want to do too much because you also want the end users to come into the room and personalize it themselves. So just having that fixed desk space there, if there's no need for it, don't bother doing it because you essentially want to still give the new buyers the freedom and their creative freedom to come into a space and do what they want to do with it. So opting just for the radiator there, shelves there, plenty of storage space here, and
the good thing is we don't have to replace any of it. We just need to paint over it and just sort of make it look nice. But there's so much storage in this flat. It's crazy.
So much storage in this flat with the high ceiling. So what's the plan for this here? Is this going to be a pendant light then?
Pendant light,
nice pendant light in here as well, which is really good. So in terms of space-wise, question I always get in terms of like how big are my bedrooms. So to give people context, how big is this room here?
This one's about 9 or 10.
9 or 10 square,
like that,
It definitely looks like you know.
I think it's a 10. Yeah, I think it's more than like 10.5.
Yeah, 10.5, 100%. Because me, in the situation I am now, and like just thinking HMO brain, I'm thinking I can fit on seat in here and rent this room out for like £1,000
That was an
plus.
option. Like take all of this out and just put it onto
Suite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like then where would you put a wardrobe and stuff?
Where would you? Yeah, but HMO head on, I'm like, yeah, I can definitely fit some sort of bathroom, kitchen, shower room here. And as I'll say, just off camera, how much material is here just gives me PTSD, because I just know all of this adds up. Really
It's all
does
the
add
little
up.
things as well, like all the second fixtures, as you like you said before, they're where your money goes.
Yeah.
Because the first fixtures for any project is probably like
Yeah,
around
the same. Yeah, but it's all these second fixtures. So was this a bulk delivery from like Selco or something?
Yeah. This rent took
took care of it. All right, lead us into the next rooms then.
Yeah. This has to say, because it's another one of the council's requirements.
Okay.
Because it's got all the electric meters, gas meters, and stopcock and stuff like that.
Okay, so we keep on referring to the council, so let's just put into context for the viewers what you mean. So who are the council and why do they have so much say in this project?
Yeah, so the council is a freeholder. So when you do like 1 to 2 bed flat conversions or any sort of like configuration to a property, you have to get freeholders' consent if you're a leaseholder. So I had to go to them and get their consent, but they put like 1,000,001 conditions on it.
Yeah.
So,
but the thing is, we worked through the conditions, and there were some conditions that there was pushback on. So it's not always, you know, the be all and end all. It's like,
if you don't ask, you don't get. So I had to ask for a lot. Even these electrics, they wanted us to chase it through, like chase it surface mounted.
Yeah.
No, sorry, like keep it surface mounted.
Yeah, keep everything surface. So they were trying to say your pipes need to be surface mounted.
Yeah.
And for those that don't understand what that means, essentially, like, they didn't want us to put it underneath the flooring or into the walls. Everything needed to be on the surface and boxed up.
So you'd have like boxes just running through your
Whole
house,
house, which would look horrible. We all know that would look horrible. So it's just important to know that, you know, if you do get these conditions, don't feel like that's it.
You're bound to them.
Yeah,
right?
you're bound to them. You can go back and have a conversation with them. You're not fighting with them. It's working with them. Because like fighting against the council, you're never gonna win. Like,
to be fair, the only thing they sort of didn't push back on is the ceiling.
Yeah.
Other than that, everything else I asked for, they were completely fine.
Really good. So this is really nice corridor space, and I love a split level apartment.
We're actually getting rid of these now.
What? You're gonna put some glass ones?
No, that's too expensive. But look, like they're too flimsy and like.
But can't these be reinforced somewhere?
I tell you the truth, yeah. Ren was like, no, I will do it. I'm gonna get rid of it. If you want that marketing finish in it,
that's our project manager, Ren. Like you would have seen him in the previous client video. Like when we're doing, like Ren loves it. Like he loves it. Yeah, when you're talking about like finishes, he goes all out. That's why that last project. If you go onto my channel, you see that finish is top tier.
Just I like it. It gives you a lot of ideas.
Yeah, a lot of ideas. Second bed. All right, cool. Now into this room. So this is the bathroom.
This is the bathroom. So this is actually quite a tight space, to be honest. But yeah, so there was always a bathtub in here. The sink was there, and then obviously the toilet. We're gonna have to replace this because it's single glazed and it's just on its last legs. That's an extra cost that I didn't account for, but it's what it is. I've got a quote for like £1,000 for that.
Oh, that's not too bad then.
Yeah. So yeah, the bathtub's gonna be about here. Gonna keep some storage here, and then the towel roll will go here. And that's pretty much the bathroom. I know. After speaking with you, to be fair, this has to be a 10 out of 10 finish because it's quite a small space, so you kind of want to give it a wow factor.
Yeah, and you definitely can. Like even when we look back at Aaron's project in Clapham, his bathroom was about this size.
Yeah.
Like it was definitely about this size, but it's just having that wow factor. People won't even think about it. And even feedback from the people that came to view his property, that there was no comment said about the bathroom being too small. They came, they loved it, they saw it, and they put an offer in. So well done to him again. So I'm sure there's a lot of inspiration you can take from there.
Yeah, 100%.
Moving on. Now, into this room. So this is where the value would have been added. So tell us about...
the majority of the value. So this is where the kitchen was. So it was an L shape across that wall. Took it all down, took it all out. And this is going to be the second bedroom. So yeah, it's a big space. We're gonna put. This is where I'm gonna proper go out because I'm gonna put a wardrobe, put a desk and everything. Yeah. It just has to flow, I think. So this whole wall will be taken by wardrobe until here, and then the desk will go just there.
Yeah.
We're going to put a TV up there with a sort of bracket that comes out, and then the bed will go here. So as I was saying, the hanging lights I got inspiration from Aaron.
Yeah.
Because I think they just look so nice.
It looks really good.
Yeah, so either side of the bed, switches either side, and then sockets. So yeah, this is where the majority of the value is added, because 2 beds in this area will go for like 550 plus. Like.
550, I know, like literally, and you've been able to create a second like master bedroom. This will be your master
this
bed.
is the master bedroom.
This will be at the master bedroom. It's at the back of the property. It's going to be nice and quiet. You're still going to have a view into the garden.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a garden, but you still have a nice view into the back garden as well. Like, you can't complain. Like, imagine creating a 1 to 2 bedroom where now you've got 2 double-sized rooms. It's massive.
And the garden as well. Like, I was speaking to so many agents, and they were like, if you had a garden, you'd probably get like 600 plus 580, like those sort of prices. But we don't have one. It's the downstairs flat, so is what it is. I'm happy with.
No, definitely. No, like this, as coming here and seeing how much you've grown, and now you're on like YouTube, like on Instagram, doing everything.
Make sure to subscribe.
Subscribe to his YouTube channel. I'll put a link in the description as well. It's like just stepping out your comfort zone and just, coming through it. It's been a real big journey, and you've done well. Like, you've been able to do it. Even spotting these deals, educating yourself, investing time and money into yourself, it's paying off because, how much are you going to make on this? Tell us some figures.
Nah, I don't do figures. You have to subscribe to my channel. but I was literally telling him, like, this is from, like, when I first met him, I forced him into mentoring.
I was saying that today,
Yeah, like he was like, he doesn't want to mentor anyone. I was like, I will pay you. I don't mind. I don't care if it's shit, but it wasn't. But yeah, I literally forced him into mentoring me.
Yeah.
And we've just come so far.
And come so far now.
And I've made that ROI like crazy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, the ROI you're going to make in this is mad. Like,
Even on the first one alone.
Yeah, literally. We made the money back on the first one.
Well,
So it's actually insane. And this project, even coming here, seeing it now with the first fixes, I'm starting to get excited, starting to feel the vision of it. And when it starts getting marketed, it's going to be absolutely insane, which is really good. But guys, you've seen it here first. We're probably going to come back again if Aish lets us come in. Hopefully by then he's not too big time and he still lets us in to come do a YouTube video.
Never.
Because by the way, I've been waiting quite a while to do this YouTube video.
He was busy, I was busy, like, it just didn't work. But now we're here. So just remember, Key Advantage Group, if you want to be a part of the circle, want to be a part of this group, just remember, click the link below and watch out for more. We've got more coming for you. Follow him on Instagram, YouTube, subscribe to everything, and we'll catch you in the next video.